You know Ellen is right. And I'm through arguing with you. You're not going overseas again, and that's all there is to it. You hear me?
You don't know what a kick it was to be singing again, Steve.
Sure I do.
No, listen. I found out something. I've missed it every day since I quit. I realize now, I've only been half alive. All of a sudden, I've got a terrific yen. What do you say, Steve? What if I wanted to get back on Broadway again? Think it's too late?
What do you mean, too late?
Don't kid me, pal.
Listen, the parade may pass some guys, but anytime you want to get back into business...
I wish I could believe it.
You're crazy.
All right. See what you can dig up for me, Steve. Broadway show, anything. Will you go to work on it?
Sure.
Right away?
Yeah, right away. But meanwhile, you gotta promise me you're not going overseas again.
Okay.
Now we're getting someplace.
All right. I'll stay home and just make a little tour of these GI hospitals around the country.
Now, wait. Ellen said to knock off everything for at least 6 months.
Oh, Ellen did.
Yeah, Ellen did.
You know, a babyface could be wrong about something.
Babyface, you got the cutest little babyface. There's not another one could take your place, oh, babyface. My poor heart is jumping. You should start, oh, babyface. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty babyface. Babyface, you got the cutest little, oh, you got a babyface. There's not another one could take your place, oh, babyface. My poor heart is jumping. You should have started some, oh, babyface. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shove, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty, oh, you babyface. Babyface, you got the cutest, oh, you got a babyface. There's not another one could take your place, oh, babyface. My poor heart is jumping. You should start, oh, babyface. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. You're like a breath of spring when Jolie sings about your baby face.
Don't know why I'd want to see anybody like you again, but couldn't wait to hit this place. Now, isn't that daffy?
Haven't you been singing too much lately?
That's what I missed about you. Nobody to boss me around and give me the answers. I'm glad to see you. In fact, been thinking about you. And now and then, this is really daffy, I found myself thinking I could even get romantic about that pest. You know how your mind runs away with you sometimes.
Sure. Mine does with every other man I meet. It's fun.
But not exactly fun when I do it, hon.
Why not?
Well, for instance, if the gal happens to be young, like you, I suddenly remember I'm not so young.
I don't see what difference years make. I knew a couple once, same age. Whew. It was terrible.
Was, huh? Then I remember something else. I was married once.
I know.
Made an awful flop of it.
Why?
It seems all I cared about was singing. That didn't give marriage much of a chance.
You're afraid you might do the same thing again?
I guess I don't have to worry about that.
No?
Because I walked out on all the singing a long time ago.
But you still want to, don't you?
Yeah. But the point is, the world ain't exactly clamoring for me anymore.
Well, now, I'm just sure the world would again, if you wanted it to.
I like you.
And if it does, just see that you get more out of life than singing.
Try and remember that, baby, if it ever happens. I'm afraid I'd need a little help, though. Might have to ask somebody like you where to start.
Well, now, if I'm not around, you just try relaxing.
Take off my shoes?
Anything you get fun out of, you just go right ahead and do it.
Well, right now, it'd be terrific fun to kiss you.
Well, Then I would.
After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying. You'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, you'll miss the best spell you've ever had. Oh, baby, there'll come a time, now don't forget it, there'll come a time when you'll regret it someday.
What complications, Steve? What is it?
Well, a lung was infected. They had to operate, cut out the bad spot. Now he's gonna be fine. He's in good hands. Kevin, hello?
Yes, Steve.
Believe me, will you? And there's no sense you making a trip out here. I'll phone you again tomorrow. Goodbye. Why, the doc says you got a constitution like an ox. You're gonna mend so fast, nobody'll believe it. And do you know something else? He says you're as much all there today as you ever were in your life. Hello, Ellen.
Hello, Steve. I thought you might be needing some answers right now.
No. Just a good lung, baby. Got one of those?
Why, you're breathing, honey. Now who'd want a man to do more than that?
I don't believe it. Let me talk to him.
He doesn't believe it.
Hello, Papa. You know this gal gets away about everything.
But yesterday out of the hospital, today married. Is this wise? I mean...
Never mind, it's lovely. Let me talk to her. Here.
Hello, Papa.
Anna.
Well, it's really Papa now.
Yes, it's wonderful.
You should see this ring. And I got some orchids here. If they were any bigger, I couldn't see around them.
I must see both of you. I'm coming out there.
When?
When? After the high holidays, in 2 weeks.
Good. We'll have a nice place waiting for you. In fact, we're moving into a house today.
Oh, you've got a house already.
A beautiful one out in the valley. It's been rented up to a few months ago, but we can get into it now. It's Al's house.
Al's house?
Yes, the one Julie built.
Oh.
Imagine looking for a place in these times, and one sitting out there just as vacant and as pretty as can be. It doesn't make sense, at least not in Arkansas. You understand, don't you, Papa?
Yes, I think I do.
Now, you get out here when you said, in 2 weeks. We'll be expecting you.
Yes, Ellen. Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Papa.
Well, let's get moving. Well, now, isn't this a deal?
Dill.
Beautiful. Don't you understand English? I haven't had time to do much around here yet, but I'll get going in a couple of days. First thing, we'll get a little fresh air in here. And a little dusting wouldn't do any harm. Well, now, aren't you two in pretty poses? How about getting some of those bags upstairs? Go ahead. Steve, you do it. Mr. Jolson, you come over here and sit down. Boy, I've been hoping somebody can play checkers around here. I can keep myself in pin money.